Hey, Brian Sullivan, founder of Precise Selling, with your weekly communication tip. Now, a recent quote I saw was this. It said, "Proper grammar is power." All right, question for you. Are you amazed at the effect email and texting has had on the way we use grammar and how we spell in our electronic communication? Reality is, it ain't right that you and me have been slacking off with our spelling and such in emails. You say, what was that? Well, in fact, sentences with spelling and grammar errors, like the one that I just said, are littering emails that we send every day. Now, for many, the speed of an email has become more important than the content and the grammatical correctness. So, what's the big deal with a few misspelled words and occasional misuse of the English language, you ask? Well, the truth is your prospects and your peers will judge your ability to serve them by the words you use. Which means every email you send that looks like the neighbor's first grade kid wrote it tells the recipient that the accuracy in general, isn't important to you. It also says you don't pay attention to detail. Now, let me ask you something. Are accuracy and attention to detail important qualities in a salesperson, an operations manager, or a sales leader? Well, of course they are. So understand that every email you send is like a brochure that represents your ability to perform. So here are some email tips that will help you show others that you are what I call precise. First, use spell check with every email. It takes 20 seconds. Next, read your email back to yourself before pressing that send button. In fact, more than half the time you're going to make a correction. Make your point once and be done with it. Use as few words as possible to convey your message. Not only will this minimize your chances of making a grammatical error or a spelling error, it also helps you get your message to stick. Next, take 15 seconds to think about the objective of your email before you write it. See, email should be a tool for action, which means after the recipient reads your email, what do you want them to do? If the email isn't getting them to do something, perhaps it isn't necessary to send it. So this week, let's get back to English and action class. And while it might not be necessary to start diagramming sentences, it could be time to be more precise with one of our greatest sales and service weapons, and that is our written word. So we'll see you next week for your precise selling tip.